Hello and welcome to my latest video. This one's about the items I've managed to sell whilst on holiday mode for the last week. I've cut it down to 20 items and I'm going to run through them really quickly. So first up, this is a SingStar microphone and 6 games. I think this was for PS2, yes, PS2. Came with the 6 games and the 2 microphones. And that sold for £19.95, and I actually got that posted just before I left. I checked it in a box and got it sent off. The next up was a Yamaha PSS 290 keyboard. This one again sold when I was actually still at home, but it was just too much of a hassle to package up and get posted, so I left that until I got back. But it sold for £42.95, but this time it was free shipping. But it will go Hermes via parcel shop for £2.95. This is an interesting one. I got a big box of vacuum cleaner bags about a year ago at auction. I've been ticking along. I'm down to the last 3 or 4 packets now. It's just waiting for the obscure vacuum cleaner owners to need the bags, I guess, and priced them competitively. Sold for £4.95 free postage. Has to go my Hermes, so there's not a huge amount of profit there, but the whole lot is well paid for over and over. This one I've had for sale for a very long time, all the way through last year's Q4, and it sold for £4.99 with free postage. I'm pleased to get that gone. Won't be picking that up again, that's for sure. This is a really good sale. Star Wars trilogy. These are pre-cert, or at least the first Star Wars movie is. It was before it was called The New Hope as well. And they're on Betamax video. It didn't sell for £199.99. Sold for £150 plus postage. They went my Hermes. The videos are all in very good condition. It's mainly the original one that's worth quite a bit, because there's no certification on that movie, and all these movies will be the original ones as well, with no edits or anything like that, which are quite desirable. So yeah, really pleased with that sale. This is Bruce Lee Game of Death. Again on Betamax, sold for £8.95 with £2.99 shipping, and went my Hermes. This one is a stainless steel fondue set. This was all boxed, complete. I think it was brand new, but I wasn't too sure, so I sold it as used. Sold for £9.99 plus the shipping. This is actually something I sold quite a while ago. I actually sent it via a courier. It got lost by the courier. Took them about a month to find it. During that time I'd already refunded the buyer, and the courier then tried to deliver it. The buyer luckily refused the delivery. It then took about another month for it actually to get back to me. So this has been gone for a couple of months. Got it back. It was all still in the package like I sent it. I gave it a quick test again, fully worked, put it back on eBay, and it sold again. I think I took an offer of this for £45, but very pleased with that sale, and it's gone again. It was a nice hi-fi though. It had DAB, USB and so on. This is Big Boggle. It's the same as the normal Boggle game, but everything's just slightly bigger, so you've got bigger counters, you've got more letters there, and it was fully working complete. I think it cost me £4 at a charity shop if I remember rightly. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I sold it for £18.99 plus the postage. This one is a Canon camera, an AF10 point and shoot camera. Came with the case and came with the manuals. I actually picked this up at auction just 2 weeks ago, and it sold for £12.95 plus the shipping. This is something I sold quite a while ago. I packaged it up and the buyer cancelled. I was hoping that it would sell for Halloween this year, which it did, and I got £5.95 with free postage. It went via my Hermes. This one is a Mega Drive game, well, actually 2 games, Castle of Illusion and Quackshot. All on one cartridge, as you can see in that photo, and I got £19.95 with free shipping on that. This one is a light gun for an original Xbox, not Xbox 360, the very original one. It's a nice unit actually, £14.95 plus the shipping. This is a Ferguson VHS video cassette recorder. Really nice unit this, really high quality unit as well, made in the UK. I bundled a SCART cable with it, it's fully tested, and it sold for £29.99 plus the postage. This one is a set of ski goggles, actually was dumped in a box at auction. I can't remember what it came with. It came with like random bric-a-brac box. And had the brand on there. I didn't really know what it sort of, whether the brand was very good or anything. So I gave it a quick look up, and they seem to be selling for around the £10 mark. These were in good condition. There was a few little marks on them. So I listed them for £8.95 plus the shipping. This is a DVD player with remote control that sold. It was a nice unit actually, HDMI unit, nice and thin as well, slimline one. It sold for £14.99 plus the shipping. This is Motorway, a board game from the 80s. This was 100% complete. I actually sold one not that long ago, probably about a week ago, for £9.95 with free shipping. Which I had on there for all the way through last year, but this one I've had in my pile of shame, waiting for the other one to sell. So that's sold, and this time I put £9.95 plus the shipping, and it sold very quickly. This is a camera bag that I got part of a bundle of camera bags at auction. I think the whole box cost me about £5 for the whole box, and I can't remember how many was in there, maybe 20 camera bags, all brand new. And I've been selling them gradually. This one sold for £6.98 plus the postage. This is something I sold a couple of weeks ago, and the buyer didn't actually pay. I took an offer on it for £20. The buyer didn't pay. Had to go through all the non-paying bidder process, and it sold again, this time again, best offer of £20 plus the postage, and it sold, and the buyer has actually paid this time. So yeah, nice unit as well. And finally, this is a Philips portable cassette recorder. Bought this a long time ago. I bought 3 of them, I think it was, and they all worked. I bought them at a car boot sale. I think that might have been £2 a lot. I put a brand new cassette with it. I put a cable with it, and I printed out a user manual. And I was really pleased to get the £22.95. So that concludes the sales roundup this week. Just proves that even if you're on holiday mode, you'll still get the sales. I did actually reduce my dispatch time. I had it on 5 days, I think it was, originally, and then I reduced that as the days went by. I kept the holiday mode on until about 2 days before the holiday ended, because I think that's a reasonable amount of time to leave leave that on, and then you've got the normal 2 days dispatch on the end of it. I'm always available on my phone as well. I wasn't unavailable at any point, so I could still answer questions and that sort of thing. So yeah, always make sure that you put your dispatch times up, as well as putting your holiday mode on. And yeah, it just goes to prove that you can still do well. Obviously the sales were down, because it will put a few people off, but overall I'm happy, considering I did 0 work. I got a decent profit throughout the week, and it just means I've got to work that little bit harder next week just to get everything back to where it was, inventory wise and stuff. But I've got loads of stuff to get listed for Q4, so that's no problem. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.